Yeah, usually I try to come up with like a really good introduction to make you feel like really engaged. But yeah, I don't got it. I got nothing. I got nothing. We're still going to talk about it. Bridal Veil Falls. Let's talk about it. I yeah, I'm sorry. I really actually thought for a while trying to think of a really good, engaging intro, but I hope I didn't give anything away. Anyway, how do you get here? So, to get to Bridal Veil Falls, if you're coming on I-84, you're going to want to take exit 28 off to Bridal Veil and get on the Old Scenic Highway and head west for about a mile, and the parking lot's going to be on the right. If you're on the Old Scenic Highway, it's about 4 miles west of Multnomah Falls. And since this is a Oregon State Park, they've recently announced that they're going to start charging a $12 parking pass for non-residents and a $10 parking pass for residents. They also have an annual pass. Currently, it's $60 for Oregon residents, $75 for non-residents. But if you park here, just note that your parking pass is still good for other state parks along the Old Scenic Highway or any state park in Oregon. So it acts as kind of like a day pass. And if you don't want to pay for parking, there is a shuttle and trolley option for the Old Scenic Highway. So I'll put the links in the description for you to check out if that's what you want to do. So what are the trail stats? Well, there's two main trails here. You have the Bridal Veil Overlook Trail, which is 0.5 miles round trip, and it's pretty much flat. And you also have the Bridal Veil Falls Trail, which is 0.6 miles with a total elevation gain of 120 feet. So if you do both trails, you're looking at 1.1 miles round trip, total elevation gain of around 120 feet. And if you're going to do the Overlook Trail, it starts off near the entrance of the parking lot. It simply takes off through the woods until you reach a viewpoint on top of a cliff that overlooks the Columbia River Gorge and the highway. And then as you continue to do that loop, it continues to follow multiple viewpoints along this cliff face just above the highway. The one thing that's nice here is it does have a good view of Cape Horn across the river and the seasonal waterfalls that fall off the cliffs. But other than that, I think my favorite part was the little meadow that's there with the oak trees. I mean, it's a waste of time. Honestly, there's nothing special here. Unless you paid $12 to park here, and this is specifically where you're going to go, by all means, get your money's worth, but you can skip it. But if you do this, it ends near the start of the Bridal Veil Falls Trail, which is the highlight of this area. And the trail simply starts to go through the woods as it makes its way down to the creek, switchbacks until it crosses the creek near the falls, and then climbs up to the main viewing area of Bridal Veil Falls. The falls themselves are quite nice and quite lovely, and the viewing platform does provide a really good view of the falls. Now, I've never been overly fond of Bridal Veil Falls. I mean, the falls themselves are really nice, but compared to all the other waterfalls along the Columbia River Gorge and the Old Scenic Highway, it just makes it okay. It's not something that I would specifically go just to see. It's more like one of those places that you just stop as you're making your way down the Columbia River Gorge. And because of that, I rate this hike a one and done. Yeah, I don't know, man. $12 to stay here. I would not make this your main destination, nor should it be. I mean, it's still a nice waterfall. But I hope you like this video. We're continuing on our Columbia River series as we go through the whole Columbia River Gorge. If you like this video, hit a like, hit a subscribe. See you in the next one.